I come from a farmer's family, and I started my farming in 1985. We are in Puglia. Puglia is the hill of the boot. In 1988, I turned the farm in organic. It was not a business there, but I was very young, very idealistic. In this part of Puglia, we grow olive for oil, grape, tomatoes, and wheat. It's a very traditional product of south of Italy. So I decided to do that. And I asked an old farmer to give me the seeds that we use. We had the seeds of this person who was so old style and old fashioned that the Italian state television did a program on him. I had his seeds of San Marzano, which is a plum tomato, of Torre Maggiorese, which is a small round tomato for the sauce, and of Prunilli, which is a kind of cherry tomatoes that grows without water. We work for 60 days a year. The only reason of the existence is to have very high quality. So this idea of the quality never changed. We are a small farm. We do all by hand. It's all organic. And we started with 5 women of the village that transformed like in the house. In 4 days, 1 year, in 1990. Now it's a real farm. The women are 60. They are all from the village. It's very important to have, for me, to have and I hope for them too, to have the son and the nephew of the person with, come si dice, con le quali abbiamo cominciato, we started with. And so we have a relationship with them since, in some case, generation. Certainly years and years. They are the son and the nephew of the first person we work with. We have all in the same place, fields, houses, the cellar, the place of tomatoes, la manifattura, we say. So tomatoes are blanched, peeled by hand, like that, put in glass jars and boiled. These are San Marzano. These are the tomatoes. We cut the part close to the bottom. We squeeze it to have less water than you can. And this is a 25-year. This is a picture of a few years ago, of 25 years ago. But the team is bigger and bigger, but some of the persons are the same, and this is the work we do. If you come and visit us, the farm is always opened. All the visitors are very welcome. This is a tomato field. To have good quality, you have to cut the quantities. So we grow tomatoes on very stony soil. A field for the industry can give you 100 tons per hectare. Our yield is 30 tons, maximum 30 tons per hectare. So we grow it on very stony soil. We harvest by hand, only by hand. The last year was so hot. To reduce the quantity, we cut some fruit and we throw it away to fertilize. That we harvested in the night with lights linked to the batteries of the tractors, because harvesting tomatoes is a very hard work. And Crew sells 3 different varieties: peel tomatoes with plum tomatoes with docet, with this cross of San Marzano, the small pomodori di Corbara, which you will see how small they are. They are peeled one by one by hand. And then tomato puree. Are 3 different varieties. with 3 different consistenza, with 3 different texture and 3 different tastes. You have the best result if you don't cook it, because it's a good raw material.